Hey air signs, welcome to the channel. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is just a weekly reading for you for upcoming. I've already pre-pulled for the situation. We'll go ahead and break that down. It seems pretty self-explanatory, so that's good. And then I will timestamp for the guidance at the end if you don't resonate exactly with the story, but with just the vibe of what's going on, okay? Or you just want to hear the guidance, okay? Now, if you want to come back and listen to the guidance, it's there for you too, okay? So let's get going. We're going to go ahead and roll the zodiac dice as well as the planetary dice and see who or what this may be about. Identifier in y'all's energy at this time. Okay, Spirit. For our air signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right. You have Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Virgo. All right. As far as the planetaries, all right. This could also mean that you might want to go follow those as well for you at this time. Or it may have something to do with that planetary, all right? You have Venus. I don't know why I saw that as Mercury. Venus, highly aspected for sure, okay? Sun sign, okay, cool. South node, and highly aspected South node. All right, definitely highly aspected South node, highly aspected Sun sign, and Pluto. All right. So those placements might be important. You got some transformative energy, endings, new beginnings, something from your past, perhaps an old thing that's getting buttoned up, something having to do with relationships, and definitely your happiness and your passions with the Sun sign or your spirit. All right, so your overall energy and timing and identifier is show the world the real you. So maybe coming out to assist, help, just be you, right? Full moon in Aquarius here. That would be around June anyway. So that is Gemini, Cancer energy, all right, as well as Aquarius. So Gemini, Aquarius might be very specific for you guys, or you could be dealing with another Gemini or Aquarius as well, okay? From personal identifiers, you could be dealing with somewhere where gender is not a focus, or it could be just not identified, or could be either or, or either or all. You could be dealing with fur babies, so pets may be important. These could be about your pets, okay? Their energies will pop up in your readings too. Be mindful of that. All right. Could be young fur babies with this infant toddler, or you could be dealing with an infant or toddler as well. That could be an identifier of the circumstance. There may be an infant toddler involved in the scenario, or a kitten, or a puppy, or a baby. I'm also seeing too that, you know how like chickens, you can't tell what their gender is going to be until they get older, right? I know this with my neighbor's chickens. They thought they got all hens, but it turns out one of them was a rooster, and you can't have those here. So they had to wait till it was more full grown, and its little giblets were hanging out and make it obvious that it was a male, right? So that could very well indicate the non-binary. Maybe something can't be identified just yet, okay? So take that how it resonates, all right? So this has something to do with happiness here for you, okay? You also have bag, something important such as a new job or raise. So there's definitely some kind of tangible increase, okay? Or change tangibly in a situation. Could just be something simple and small, all right? You have Lion, so you could be dealing with a Leo also. It's time to act, right? That could be the show the world the real you. Could be dealing with a Leo as well. Oh, and you have two hand cards, two hand-oriented cards. One hand in need of help, assistance, and guidance, and that's how you could be showing the world the real you, right? And you have handshake, so there might need all hands on deck, two hands coming together. working together kind of partnership. A meeting with a stranger could be important, okay? We'll make some more room there. From the other identifiers we have, all right, there's going to be victory with the Seven of Wands. The letter G might be important. You also have a goat, year of the goat. You also have Capricorn energy, all right? Definitely with that card. And Panther might be important, okay? So as far as signs and synchronicities are concerned, you also have a Five of Swords here. So there might be a grouping in this situation where there's a lot of discussion, right? Could be a little bit of conflict, maybe drama, possibly. Depending if it's, you know, reversed energy or upright. We're counting both. So you have the year of the rabbit, Libra. Libra's here. The letter P might be significant. And Ten of Swords. Maybe there was some old thing from the past that might have been felt like betrayal or just being stabbed in the back or just hurt, okay, in general. The letter R, again with goat, year of the goat here. So Capricorn might be significant, or the year of the goat, year of the rabbit in the Chinese astrological. You also have Pisces here as well, okay? I'll clean that up in a sec. From the Stargazing Oracle, you have waning moon, surrender and go with the flow, let go and move on, rest and recuperate, let fate take its course, not the right time to take action. Although I'm really feeling this, let fate take its course, right? Like you do want to act on helping and assisting, but you might not need to be, you know, as involved, right? Like you don't need to be like headlining the show. You might be a supporting, right? In some aspect or another. You also have Taurus here as well, again. So it could be fertile, self-indulgent, sensuous, ripe, patient, possessive, rational, loyal, comforts, materialism, food, and earthy. So just being in the present, right? Or you could be dealing with a Taurus. Really like that card, the way they designed it with that cornucopia. You have Sun again, all right. Leadership, happiness, again with the happiness. Creativity, confidence, spirit, ego, self-awareness, and expression, okay? That could be showing the world the real you, all right? As well as just being happy in this situation. You do have happiness coming out of it. So there may be a come up in the situation, all right? There is victory. Working with others, maybe overcoming some previous hurt, may be possible. I also see two tigers here. Tigers may be significant, and this panther as well. Just going to kind of make a bit of room here. From the Black Moon Astrology, you have 47, breaks down to an 11. This could very well be that betrayal energy. Grand Cross Provoker. Okay. 28 breaks down to a 10. Fourth house roots. This could have something surrounding family. Okay. Fur babies are family too. So this could very well be just your pets. You know, maybe there's some sort of thing that happened, right? Maybe something that was heartbreaking, right? And you've had to act upon it. So, and that animal might have needed help, assistance, or guidance in some way, shape, or form, right? But it could just be an element, you know, part of a bigger grouping, okay? Especially with roots, I definitely see family, heritage. You see that tree there with lots of stuff on it, all the fruit. You know, maybe it's time to start harvesting from all the hard work that's gone into something, right? You have one, Sun Spirit again, okay? And you have 46, breaks down to a 10, Grand Trine with blessings. Let's stick that there. Okay. From Izzy's deck, let's see, you have lucky number 7. I definitely see animals. We got dogs here specifically, so that might be specific to somebody. But this could also indicate friendships as well. It could be a larger grouping, not just family, but friends as well. Maybe family friends. Lucky number 7 might be important. Whatever this is, there's some luck involved. There's a turnaround. You have something that had been righty-tighty in the situation. So something had been made right in the situation. Picture perfect, so definitely home is involved. All right. Something that had to be invested in or purchased for. Maybe it was a larger purchase, right? I'm seeing like a washer, right? In this situation, it's like $600. So maybe it's a triple-digit cost, and maybe that could have been the heartbreaking part of it, right? I immediately come to mind, maybe there had been some vet services or something that had to be, you know, spent on, right? with regards to your fur babies here, you know. And then to clarify the purchase, you had no time soon and pagan versus Christian. So perhaps there had been some disagreeable circumstance that didn't seem like it was going to have resolve, right? Um, or get help from. But maybe it had taken a long, long time or seemed like it was going to take a long, long time, right? I kind of see this card in this situation is like maybe there had been choices that had to be made in order to right the situation, right? Like, so something lost out, it may take a while to kind of recover, right? And replenish itself on the shelves here with all this ice cream, okay? From the Kipper, we have a journey. So whatever it was took a long time, right? 10 again. So this was a very long process to get to. And grief and sorrow. 32 breaks down to a 5, which is signifying change. So I clarified these two cards just to get a better idea. Immediately I thought maybe it was like a healing journey or something along those lines. But it could have very well been triggered by some tangible circumstance. So we clarified with 2 cards came out. 29 breaks down to an 11 with prison. So I'm like, okay, this still could be some sort of healing journey, mental imprisonment, emotional imprisonment. What kind of prison are we talking about? 22 had come out, official, a military. So definitely I'm like, okay, this has got to be some kind of court thing or, you know, crime that's being restored in some way, shape, or form, sentenced, and it was clarified by the court, okay? Now, this could also very well be just an official decision had been made to kind of button up a situation, right? And get out of this sort of low vibrational stagnancy that's been going on for too long, maybe due to some disagreement within the circumstance, okay? So, for example, let's say the decision on what to do to take care of the situation, what to spend on, where to invest, especially if it's a new job or a raise or something, right? Like to make things better. There had been some disagreement about that, okay? And perhaps if it was deciding whether or not to do one, for example, let's say keep with the pets, okay? Spend on one service versus another, right? Like in trying to make the best choice possible for that. That had already taken place, all right? But it had not without a lot, not to no avail, right? Like lots of work behind that. And it had been right, the right decision had been made, it seems like. Your third card here is just an identifier. Number 2 with the main female, that could be a feminine energy in their 30s, 40s, or 50s, okay, as an identifier for you. That could be you, that could be whoever you're dealing with that has this situation, okay? And maybe as a result of them becoming happy, that makes you happy, right? Maybe there was they needed your help or something. That could be as well with that handshake, as well as the hand. The 2 hands coming together to work on this problem, right? So let's pull a little further. Maybe there had been a little bit of conflict with the Grand Cross there, the pagan versus Christian, and the 5 of Swords as well. Maybe there had been some challenge in the past, okay, regarding that. So let's see if there's anything, what to look forward to here. What's Spirit, what should the collective act upon? There we go. Or be aware of, to think about. There we go. That's good. Most positive outcome, please. Let's get 3. All right. 8 of Swords, staying out of that mental conflict, which you have number 20 here with the garden. That could be some outdoorsy thing that you could do, an event. New friends. Romance may flow, okay. Where to focus. Nature all around. Beauty and peace abound. All right. Hopefully make a mess over here. Page of Cups. So good news. Perhaps an expression. This could be an apology coming in as well. That is also Scorpio, Libra, Sagittarius energy. All right. 24 breaks down to a 6. All about fulfillment and joy. Romance again, okay? Loving yourself is where it should first start, okay? So if you still need some healing, keep doing that. And mountain, those are challenges, but you can do it with confidence and perseverance, okay? Courage. 10 of Wands, there might be a lot of tasks. So let's clarify these tasks, Spirit. What is this 10 of Wands specifically? I'm going to pull out the Rock and Roll Tarot for this. We'll just get 3. At least 3 of them. 3 different ones, please. All right. Justice, retribution, decree, reckoning, deed. Maybe legal matters might still need to be worked on, especially since we have the prison, military, and court there. Libra energy. Again, with the 10 of Wands. So it could just be baggage and tasks and things that are just weighing down right now. Again, could be a lot of little things. I'm seeing a lot of little things there. And 9 of Wands, just maintaining your strength through it, right? Again, with that perseverance, these 2 cards really are this. Maybe it's really more focusing around like the little aspects of whatever legal situation or official situation, I should say, that needs to be decided on here. So it doesn't become so burdensome, right? Powering through it. That could very well be just, you know, maybe this is, again, let's go in with the pets here. This could be like an elderly pet or a younger pet that has developed like a disease that requires, I don't know, medication administration several times a day. That could be your 10 of Wands, right? Or a specific meal schedule or something. I know with my cat, he has 5 or 6 meal and water schedule every day, different times every day, simply because he can't overfill his stomach. He can't handle too much food or water because then he ends up puking it up, right? And then it's just an extra task to do, right? Is cleaning up all the puke. So we've got to sort of spread it out throughout the day. And as a result, it prevents us from being able to travel and do other things because we've got to be there for him, right? He doesn't have thumbs. He can't feed himself. So this could be a situation where you're caring for a situation that really can't totally care for itself because it hasn't developed enough to be as independent, right? So you just need to take some leadership, time to act on that situation, all right? But it's something that makes you happy, so it's worth it, right? It's definitely a good investment there. I see that with the purchase card, all right? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, timestamp, and we'll get into guidance. All right, guys? Alrighty, so I'm just going to pull from every little guidance deck we got going on and see if there's any guidance for you. From our Soul Journey lessons, Spirit for our air signs. Good time to remind on a past lesson, especially if you have South Node going on here. Relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Okay. Definitely about relations and how you relate to others. Let's get feminine energy. See what the feminine energy looks like. Who's going to come out? All right, nice. You have Arakura blooming. I'll read more on her. It's all about your investments coming to fruition, as well as shining your light on everything, showing the world the real you. That's another one. All right, masculine energy. Ganesha obstacles that are being cleared for you. They can also be placed for others or you, maybe just as a diversion to delay a situation, but know that you're protected. Ganesha does take care of that. All right. Arakura. Let's see, darling. What else? It's your time to shine, and you're coming into your own with the assistance of Goddess of the Underworld and Prosperity, Arakura. You're being recognized for the beautiful soul that you are, so get ready to blossom. Ganesha, is there anything else? Obstacles are removed or placed for good reason. Invite a drama-free life. You did have that 5 of Swords there, so That's just a good reminder of that. Ganesha is also the patron of writers, having penned the epic Mahabharata, and the perfect deity to call upon to break the obstacle of writer's block. So if you're experiencing that, that could be confirmation for you. We are reminded that sometimes obstacles are in our way in order for us to change direction or steer towards the path that is best for us. Sometimes, too, we make our own dramas and our own obstacles. Procrastination is just one such way that we create our own pressures and stop our own achievements. I did see that with the No Time Soon, as well as the pagan versus Christian. That could very well be just, self-conflict right there, right? All right, let's pull a few chakra cards, Spirit. What else? Maybe what chakras to clear out and button up more, and perhaps why. All right, 2, rebirth, Earth Star Chakra, get more grounded in earthing. You're in a period of pause and rebirth at the moment with regards to what this is. Give yourself a moment if you need it, all right? Rest and recuperate like on that waning moon card. All right. And you have solar plexus, number 13, personal power. There's your strength and confidence, right? Know that you have the inner power to overcome any obstacles you do have, okay? And 15 breaks down to a 6 with self-mastery, solar plexus again. So this could just be a spiritual upgrade for you as well, right? Like an increasing being able to do stuff. But you're going to need to kind of give yourself a little bit of rebirth for that, okay? There may be more coming. You're blooming. You're blossoming. All right, let's get you a few signs and things here. So when these come up throughout the week, pay attention. It may be significant. Pay attention to how you're feeling, what's going on around you. See if it might be a confirmation for something you've been wondering about, okay? All right, you have the color red and the color black, both protective. Wow. Fire elements, so fast moving with the red here. Blood of moon, ambition, love, determination, stamina, potency, and courage. Fast action, physical energy, luck, motivation, obsession, lust, passion, and protection. Okay, so be mindful. Those pop up. It may be confirmation or just help you steer in the right direction, right? Because you do need that. You're attracted to those who serve your higher good, right? So if you're noticing that there's a little too many extra things with that 10 of Wands, right? Like too many tasks, and it's just depleting your energy with certain smaller aspects of your situation, this would be a time to make those changes, right? You also have black here, which is transmutation energy, protection, binding, banishing, power, releasing, repelling negative energy, dense energy, ending toxicity or karmic cycles, and shape-shifting. So it's really just getting the sense that you're ironing out any little things that just aren't working for you in a situation, right? And let's get one more, Spirit. Those colors may be significant to work with this week as well. For those that do, color magic, we're just going to do one, Spirit. Lighting candles, that sort of thing. Maybe even wearing the colors, you can do that. I paint my nails in these colors. All right. And that may be a hint for me to repaint. Okay. You also have brown feather. Could still very well be attached to the bird it's on. Okay. It just means wait for clarity. Okay. It's time to pause, reflect, and ground. Okay. So whenever you see maybe a brown bird or see a brown feather or something like that, color brown is going to be important as well. That's also the color of the Earth Star chakra besides black. So that may be a significant time to kind of just chill out, right? All right, let's get you one from the Life Purpose Oracle, just to have some idea of what else you could focus on, where to focus on at this time. Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, you have healer. You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. So maybe whatever you've been learning about at this moment might be useful to share with others that are in need of assistance with that handshake, right? Healing, healing, healing. It could just be sharing your knowledge of what has worked for you, right? Or leading by example even. And that could also just mean self-healing as well if you feel like you need to fine-tune that a bit more. Let's get 3 from the mermaids. Anything else, Spirit? Okay, there might be a little bit of weight, but you can decide if you're going to meet your ships halfway or not. Definitely a period of rebirth and temperance with this card. Okay. Anything else? All right. The future. Look towards the future of what makes you happy. All right. See beyond the veil as well with her little crystal bubble ball there. All right. And dive deep. This could literally mean go swimming. But it's also tackling shadow work, shadows, doing some shadow work as well, okay? Get into the abyss of your soul to figure out what you need. So with that said, since Dive Deep showed up, we're going to go ahead and pull from the Oracle of the Shapeshifters. And we'll pull 2, Spirit. See what this may be further about. I'm actually going to stick this over here. Okay, let's pull 3. All right. One more. Thank you. All right. First card out you have. Number 14 breaks down to a 5, Miss Spiderweb. Reconsider your alliances and make new connections. Okay. Again, with that relationships. There may be something pertaining to that. Okay. That is part of your shadow. Okay. That needs to be healed. Mermaid in a koi pond. Rediscover your individuality. Become the dragon. Anyone familiar with the Chinese legend? This goldfish had to climb up so many waterfalls, but with each level was turning more and more into a dragon. By the time they got to the top where I think it was a temple or an arch, a Shinto arch or something like that, became the dragon and became freer, right? Number 41 breaks down to a 5. And number 1, Wolf Moon, I will watch over you. So you definitely have the wolf spirit here, but dogs too, right? All right, and the moon there. So you're definitely going to want to follow your intuition, okay? I definitely get a sense with this card that your higher self, your spirit guides, etc., are going to be guiding you to where you need to go. You'll be able to know, tapping into your intuition there, okay? Let's get a few from the ancestor spirit. We'll get 3. 3 sounds good. Anything else, Spirit, this time? If I can grab it. There we go. Okay. Almost wanted to come out. Not quite. So there's probably a lot of things you can do, right? Go with the flow, right? Trust your intuition as to what you feel, okay? They're merely suggestions, right? First one out, you have respect your physical body, detox, rejuvenate, and relax, okay? You may need to do that with the rebirth process, the waiting. Ooh, that's so funny that they're like that. Okay. That could be part of your self-mastery as well. You have explore your creative side, visualize, paint, and record, okay? So tap into that sacral energy for you. Whatever makes you feel creative. Breaking writer's block, so writing may be the creative aspect for someone specific, okay? You have enjoy new beginnings, called celebrate, socialize, and change, okay? So I'm getting a sense of just really mixing it up, right? Like doing smaller little different things. And it may be that you just have a lot of tasks going on. So it's like turning those more drudgery tasks into something positive, right? Whether it be a chance to detox and, kind of hang out or go swimming, right? Or write something, paint something, do something creative, right? Just having a good time celebrating. You did have the garden card there, right? Could be having something to do with nature. Could also be something that, collaborates a few of these concepts together, right, with your relationships. That's also healing, all right? Where you get a chance where you can kind of lead the charge, show the world the real you, bloom and blossom. I mean, you've got it all here. So there may be one prolific event that might incorporate all of it that would be helpful, okay? All right, so let's pull a few from our Ascended Masters, see what they might have to say for you at this time, especially with regards to relationships. If I happen to see any specific types with these guys, I'll mention it. If I know it by heart, but I do have the book. I can look it up. Let's get 3, please. Oh, that's just 1. Oh, there we go. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, we have Serapis Bay, Ascension, move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. We have Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. I almost said process with progress. Okay. Sanat Kumara, light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Now, Sanat Kumara has a sacred partnership, a twin flame. But it doesn't have to be twin flame. It could be a sacred partnership, like a divine counterpart or something. High-level soulmate might be involved as well. Let's see about anybody else, relationship-wise. Some kind of priest, teacher, a spiritual leader, okay? So that could be like professional, but from a religious or spiritual standpoint, okay? Let's see, Serapis, where are you? Yeah, he's also a priest too. So it may be some sort of connection that's like that regarding where you want to go as well, okay? You could very well be the healer that's in this priest-like, shaman-like, priestess-like energy as well. And that may be how you're showing the world the real you, right? But it could also be you teaming up with someone else that will help guide you. You might be getting some sort of a guru. That's a broad term, I know, okay? With regards to, higher level sort of soulmate-oriented type of connection, so sacred partnerships, okay? I'm seeing that with him as well. Let's see what else he has to say. I'm not entirely certain about his situation. Again, another one that's connected to the Mahabharata. There may be something in the Mahabharata that might help you at this time as well. That could be the higher learning. Okay, yeah. You're here to light up the world. You may feel that you're being pushed or that there is a lot going on at once. And I definitely sense that with the 10 of Wands here. And this is because your energy is magnetic to others and they want it in their life. So you've got to definitely discern who's for you and not, right? Take the time to listen to your inner voice. Remember the cosmic light of heaven and draw it into you. That is all you need to do to inspire the world. So it doesn't have to be overly complex, right? All right. Let's get you some guidance from Isis. Just 1 card, please. And I will also pull one from our newest deck. This will be the last week we use them until May. And then a mantra as well. I'm doing those this week. All right. Beautiful. This is a time of significant spiritual growth and healing for you. You are protected during these times by the love and strength of Divine Mother Isis. Definitely true during rebirth, right? Okay. Relax and allow your transformation to happen. Your divine guardian protects you now. Let go, trust unconditionally in what is happening for you, as there is only divine love beneath the surface of the present situation. Love it. All right. Seasons of the Witch, Beltane, guidance, spirit for our air signs. Please and thank you. Another thing I noticed too, and I remember this from the fire sign. Fire signs also got the full moon in Aquarius card, so that may be significant to one of you, okay? All right, you have card number 41, breaks down to a 5, surrender. There's nothing more blissful than the act of letting go, of setting yourself free of all that does not serve you. I need to get some water soon. It's a little throat tickle. That might mean something. Hold on a sec, guys. Not really a cough. That was more of a tickle. Give me a second here, and I'll find it. My big book here, my grimoire. Throat tickle. Clairaudient throat chakra response. Heads up to pay attention and speak truth. There may be a blockage warning somewhere, you or external. Could also be communication with spirit for any reason. It's time to reconnect. Okay? So definitely do that right after you hear this, okay? That would be a good time to reconnect. There may be something specific, quick that's happening, okay? Just do a quick check-in with spirit. Excuse me, again. Yes, okay. All right. It's time to let go of the past, dear one. You are missing out on the blessings that are waiting to enter your life by holding on to old wounds, traumas, and hardships, which has prevented you from finding the beauty in the struggle and the lessons learned. Again, with that lesson being the relationships, right? So this could definitely be about some sort of past hurt from a relationship of any kind, okay? While you cannot change the past, you can let it go and decide what your future will be. Regret will only hold you a prisoner, and dwelling on past mistakes will blind you to the truth of how beautiful you are. Know that your current situation cannot be resolved until you allow yourself to heal something from your past. Again, with that South Node and the prison card, and yeah, there's quite a few there. Surrender has come to you to facilitate the healing that is long overdue. So, detoxing, new beginnings, right? Any mistakes you've made are practice runs that have prepared you for success, and hurts you have experienced have strengthened you and slowly molded you into a diamond of worth. You can move forward knowing that your past has given you the knowledge to be better prepared the next time around. Do not think your past makes you unworthy. Instead, know that you are deserving precisely because of all you have faced. All right, love it. Yes. So with that said, let's get you a mantra. There may be an affirmation stuck in here. I did have an accident about a week and a half ago. I think I got them separated though. Both decks fell on the floor. Gosh, it was a mess. All right. So maybe that could have been the situation since I brought that up. All right. Maybe something fell to the floor and got all mixed up, right? So to speak. There was a mess made where two different things that should have been separated or dealt with individually got mixed up together, right? To be specific to someone. All right, let's get one piece or two. We can do two. Two hands, right? So takes two to tango. One more. Okay, we got three more. Ooh, and these last two are pairs. Okay, so I am inspired to express my ideas and thoughts. I'm abundantly creative. The two that came out together, let's see. I rebound quickly with resilience from all previous setbacks because I let go of all old limitations. I allow for healing of any kind to enter my heart and create peace of mind. As I heal, I know I'll be fine. My body and mind a temple, and soul divine. That has also been used as a healing spell mantra as well. You can do that. So take however you want to use them this week, right? One, all, three, none. However you feel, you need to see fit, right? All right. But there you go, air signs. Hopefully that helps. Follow your other placements, okay? You do have quite a bit here. Venus and Sun is absolute, right? Okay. South Node, and that was Pluto, all right? Trying to remember what the other cards were too. Wherever, maybe you might want to follow Taurus. I don't remember what the other one was. Okay. There was Grand Cross. Let me see here. Fourth house. Yes. Okay. So your fourth house too might be specific. All right. Have a good one. Bye.